Could this be the life sim that finally rivals The Sims? Let's find out. inZOI is a highly anticipated upcoming life simulation game by South Korean developers and publishers Krafton. They are also known for games like Subnautica 2, PUBG, and Dinkum. Some quick context for those who may not be familiar with inZOI. inZOI is a life sim with ultra-realistic visuals built using Unreal Engine 5, and it offers so much customization. This game has generated so much buzz recently as there hasn't really been a direct competitor to The Sims for a very long time. Many players are wondering whether or not inZOI is a fresh take that the life simulation genre needs. On March 19th, 2025, Krafton hosted an online game showcase livestream where they revealed pricing, had discussions around multiplayer, and also gave us insight into future development plans. So, what do we know so far? Let's dive right in. The early access release date is March 27th to 28th, and this entirely depends on what time zone you're in. In terms of pricing and full release plans, the inZOI director confirmed that the official price of the base game is $39.99 USD. Krafton have also confirmed that DLCs are free up until the full release. Yep, you heard that correctly, free, which I believe is a solid deal considering most life sim expansion packs you gotta pay for. In terms of full release, there is no official date yet. The inZOI director Kayan confirmed they really want to focus on building a strong, solid core community first before settling on a full release date, which in my opinion is a smart move as no one wants a rushed release that ends up flopping. Cough, cough. So multiplayer, is it happening? Multiplayer is not confirmed yet. While Krafton are actively considering it, they would love to hear more feedback from the community on how to implement it effectively. They've stated that visiting friends' houses or rooms will be easier to implement, but real-time interactions on the other hand will be a little bit more tricky. So if you want multiplayer in inZOI, I highly recommend you join their Discord server and start making a lot of noise over on their socials as they are very open and receptive to receiving community feedback. They also announced their early access roadmap, and there are many planned updates for 2025 with some big improvements ahead. May 2025 brings us the first update to inZOI, where fitness will affect body shape, cheat codes will be introduced, an adoption system, new furniture, and improvements will be made to the build mode. August 2025 brings us our second update, where they've announced swimming pools, ghosts, yep, you heard that correctly, ghosts, parenting system updates, freelancer jobs, and improvements made to the AI build mode. August 2025 also brings us our first DLC, Kachinku, which is a Southeast Asian cat island which will release on International Cat Day, which is super cute and I am excited for that. Judging by the name of the DLC and it being set in Southeast Asia, I predict that it'll be loosely inspired by Indonesia, but that's just a prediction. October 2025 brings us our third update, where they'll be introducing more family interactions, hotkey customization, and other build mode updates. December 2025 brings us our fourth update to the game, where a memory system will be introduced, a city moving feature, and interaction updates based on personality traits. In March 2026, we can expect our fifth update to the game, where there'll be a new DLC with social events and NPC invites. Overall, it seems that Krafton is super committed to improving the game, which in my opinion is really reassuring and what you want. They've also stated they hope to release new furniture and new outfits every 3 months. Modding support! There is modding support coming in May 2025 with plugins for Blender and Maya confirmed. And to all my Sims players, I know you must be so excited for this one, as custom and user-generated content really make up a large portion of the Sims community, and so I'm really excited to see what creative content the inZOI community can come up with. There are a couple more absolutely wild features that have been confirmed for the game. There is not one or two, but 16 confirmed different ways to die in inZOI, with some unique deaths including slipping in the bathroom, eating spoiled food, electrocution by faulty electronics, getting hit by a car, and the most chaotic and hilarious of them all, dying from lack of social recognition. Happens to the best of us, right? It has been confirmed that personality traits will affect the interaction that your ZOI has with other ZOIs, and whether or not there's a friendship friendship or any romantic chemistry there, and will even impact family dynamics. Child development also matters, and how you raise them impacts their personality, which is super exciting because we finally have a life sim where it isn't just feed sim, age up, and that's it. In terms of sleeping mechanics, one in-game day is about the equivalent to 96 real-time minutes. The director confirmed that sleep can be sped up by 30% only if the entire household is asleep. So I guess we're gonna be watching and screaming at our Zois to go to bed early. The next announcement was the content creation tools being implemented into the game. This is where inZOI starts to get really creative. First up, we have 3D object creation. This is where you can upload images taken of anything, and you can use those images to generate furniture, decorations, and even accessories into the game. Number 2, we have emote/pose generation, where you can use pictures to create custom poses and expressions for your Zoe, and this will be so good if you want to create aesthetic screenshots or create a specific scene with poses. Lastly, we have motion capture. Get this, you can upload a real-life video of yourself dancing or moving, and your Zoe can mimic the movements. I'm personally so excited to see what content the inZOI community can create. I just know some people are going to be using it to recreate like TikTok dances and trends, kind of similar to that one app that was popular back in the day called Zepeto. If you know, you know. And some other features that have been announced include the following. Driving. There are 300 cars in the game with manual driving available in experimental mode. However, no planes, as they are a long way off from implementing this. The director has also confirmed in early access they have done a collaboration with a car company, which is interesting. We'll have to look out for that. Skyscrapers. Yes, you can build up to 30 stories high. However, Krafton has said the more floors you put in the game, the more laggy it will be. And this game is a graphics heavy game as is. I genuinely fear for our PCs. Some other features in development include facial and motion capture, family photos, AI assisted build tools, support for 134 languages, which is great, and mirrors. So inZOI is looking insanely promising, from the deep character customization, mod supports, and absolutely wild life sim mechanics. This could really be a fresh take on the genre that we've been waiting for. I am feeling hopeful and excited for the full release, but I want to hear what you think. What feature are you most excited for? Will you be playing inZOI on early access? Let me know. Subscribe for more cozy, chaotic gaming content, and I will see you in my next video.